Hello guys and welcome to a brand new video. Today I'm here with Lupin the third part 4 episode number 7 and 8 reaction. Okay, the previous two episodes, episode number 5, we had a Fujiko centric episode where Fujiko and it was like with this boy. I forgot his name, but he was like the assistant to a magician, to a famous magician, and the magician actually gave him all the recipes of the tricks before he died. And it was the whole thing with that, his son was jealous of the kid, while the kid knew nothing about the fact that he was not the one who was responsible for killing the magician. It was like a complicated situation. Like, in a way, every character there was like in some way or the other at fault, except the kid himself. He was like the victim. He was the person who was just caught up in this whole mess, and Fujiko was the one who actually gave him the what do you call it, like the push to do something, and like to use his talents for for the good, and actually brought him out of that place, and just recommended him to like another circus, where we get to see, like, in the end, that was also part of Fujiko's plan, because she was supposed to get money from the circus's owner if she is able to bring that kid and recruit him. And unfortunately, like, the kid himself thought something else. He thought that Fujiko liked him, and as always, Fujiko just leaves with the money. But the question was, which Lupin asks in the end, was it all for the money, or was it something else? And like, in my opinion, it was a bit of both, I guess. At first, I'm sure Fujiko wanted the money, that's why she got in. But then she probably thought that, this kid, he needs help, and yeah, kind of gave him the push towards the correct direction. And he'll like he definitely, from here onwards, even though he was tricked in the end by Fujiko, but as a result, for that, his future is going to be better from here onwards, hopefully. And yeah, I guess that's like in the end, everything works well, and I feel like in the future he'll probably think of this day and realize that, that was for my good. Anyways, that was that. The next episode was Zenigata centric, but I think the girl's name was Elena, and she was the wife of, like, I think a media mogul. Yeah, very, very rich person. And after his death, everyone thought that the secrets of the inheritance was with her, and that's why a lot of people, and Lupin as well, tried to get it. And Zenigata was like as a bodyguard, and it was like an interesting episode where we get to see how there was like layers upon layers of, things in that episode, where it seemed one thing, but in the end it was something else. Like, there was like multiple sections where I actually got tricked. For example, the whole Fujiko section, Fujiko in disguise. Then the next section where we get to see that the relationship was not that good between the wife and the husband, and then in the end, we thought that, oh, she did not have the inheritance, but in the end we get to see she has it, and she was tricking everyone. Like, a lot of things happened, but in the end, Zenigata came and tried to help her out, and Rupan in the end gave up on the gold. And yeah, and later on, she got the she decided to use the money for the betterment of the people, and use it for society, in charities and stuff. And that's how it ended, a happy ending. So let's see what these two episodes brings. This is episode number 7. Let's start. I'll be putting the subtitles and the timer here, sync it to whichever is your preference, and let's get started. All right, here's the countdown. 3, 2, 1, go. Whoa, what? 1937, 7:30 p.m. Oh, this guy. Tourist to Afghan. For the safety of the tourists. Okay. Private life? What? Oh, okay, that. Yeah, because he's a secret agent, so. Damn, his car is so cool. Look at it. Okay. Random family. Oh, is this? Oh, it's him. This is his family. Oh. Wait, so is this part of his disguise? Like, is this like a fake family or like this is like his actual family? I'm curious. Like, this is in Italy, isn't it? And he's part of the M16. So, but okay, you know what? I don't think this is. How could this be a fake family? He has three children who are grown up. Or I guess maybe this is like I don't know. Like as I was saying, it's like a front, like a secret or like a fake family where I don't know. Let's see how this goes. I'm sure I'll get my answers. Like the boss asked him, "What's how's your private life?" Like like I hope that the the secret is not out. So who knows? We'll see. The zapping operation. Almost 8 p.m. Pizza. Yep. Plan. Okay. Goods and sleep. That's it. Okay, please don't do that. Wait, she. Oh, okay, okay. He. Oh my god. Yeah. Oh boy. So it's like his like second marriage or something. Whoa! Oh my god. So you do your make. What? Rob a bank? Wow. This okay. Oh no. Just following her. How did she get in over here in the first place? Side job. Yep. Ah! Oh boy. Wow, they're doing their job. Great. Typical Ruban. Yeah. Oh, there she is. Hmm. Wait, what? Where where did she sign? Is that like a backpack? Yeah. Ah. Yeah. That's true. But it is her sign, so. Oh my god. Great. Oh my god. What? What the? In the middle of a public place, they're just. Yeah. It's gone. It's not there. There you go. Hope she realizes it's that girl because, yep, there you go. Why are. What the? Why is she following them? Oh my god, this girl. Great. Oh, why? Oh, I think there's like a transmitter in it or something. Oh my god. Oh no, maybe not. They're trying to find out through the security cameras. Yeah. And there you go. No. Oh my god, Zenigata's here. Yep, they were eating pizza. In the middle of. Oh my god. Ah! Run! True. Oh my god. Random car gets in. Yeah, there you go. Oh my. Oh wait, it's their car. I didn't realize that. Oh my god. This is a bad situation. Like, what is this place? Oh my god. It's a. Oh no, I feel like. Oh my god. Uh, god. Ugh. This is bad. This is really bad. Rupan is going to get mixed up in this whole nonsense. Oh god. And Rupan's going to think he's trying to follow him because of the jewels or whatever. You went grocery shopping? Rupan's going to think they're here for the jewels. Ah. Okay, they realized it before. Oh boy, here we go. Well, okay, untie her and let her leave. Just be like, go on, girl. Yeah? Damn. Um, yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's why we untaped you. All right, there you go. Wow, everyone's like meeting at the same place. Like all the characters, the main characters, like are coming in the same place. Oh, it's okay. It's not a like front. Yeah, I was just saying like this is like a fake family or a front, but what? Like a drug or something? Yeah, it's my wife. Wait, she believed it. I was not expecting her to believe it that easily. What? Oh boy. Wow. Yeah, there you go. He's here already. Oh boy. This is bad. Yeah, like, oh my god, this misunderstanding is wrong in so many ways. That's his dad and. Uh, my god. Ugh. Like, you see your daughter is running on her own. Can you see that? Oh my god, there, Rebecca's here. Ah! Oh my god, what is happening? Attacking her now. Whoa, what? 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 Okay. Let's see. Oh boy. Wow. Is he going to run away or something? Yeah. No, they're hiding to ambush him. Yeah, because Lupin doesn't realize that's her dad. That's why. He actually thinks it's a. Oh god, here we go. Move! Ah. Yeah. Realized. Lupin realized. Yep. Wait. Can't he use his sonar or whatever to realize where his daughter is? Mobility, yeah, the car. Yep, there you go. Oh, wow. Wow. Just takes her and why? Why? What? No, why did she suddenly send her with him? Oh, the makeup, but couldn't. All right, calm down. What the hell is happening with him? He's getting a heart attack. What? Is this like his power? Everything's like in slow motion. Hey. He... Yep. You didn't realize? Yeah. 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 Oh, through bribery. Okay, makes sense. That's another way of stealing someone's mouth. uh, just bribe him, you know? Yeah. Yeah. Oh my god, what's happening? Ah, what the hell? Oh my god, they were ready with the snipers just to shoot him if something happens. No. Oh yeah, what happened? Oh my god. Alright, time to leave. Time to leave. Okay, what? Oh boy. Bro. Oh yeah, information. Oh, and that as well. Okay. I'm guessing it's like a drug or something. Yeah. Was that her dad or something? The silhouette we're seeing. Hmm. Yep, it's. I think it was his her dad. You know the one we were seeing in the flashback of Rebecca. Still no Goemon. What's happening? He just he just went missing. Oh my god. That's it. Yep. So here we go. This episode, we get a little bit of information about Nyx and his family. And here was one thing I was thinking about. Like, it's just like a family, like a fake family, or like a thing, like a front. Like, because they're in Italy, they're in Italy, aren't they? So how, like, I was thinking, like, how can, like, he's part of the MI6. So I was thinking maybe this is like family that he, like he became family with because of his mission, like to keep his identity in disguise or something. But it does look like this is like his, like, like this is like not a act, or this is like not like just because of the mission thing. So yeah, I don't know. Anyways, but like from the looks of this episode, I was able to understand, yeah, he genuinely cares about all of them. So it's not just for the mission thing. This is his genuine family in that way. But anyways, we get to see here him and his family. He has three daughters, and one of the daughter, her name was Bridget. Yeah. Now we see how, like, she is a big fan of Rebecca, and how she wanted to meet with Rebecca. So she just went on her own way to find where Rebecca is. While on the other hand, Rupan and Jigen were on their own mission of stealing some jewels. So like the way everything worked out was so weird, and everything came in the same place. Like it started all in different places, but all kind of converged in one place. And all the three, like I'm talking about the three main characters of this series, which I'm guessing one is Rebecca, one is Rupan, and the other one is Nyx. So all of these three characters just came in one place at the same time. So what happens is, first of all, Rebecca is just not happy with how boring everything is. She just wants adrenaline rush a little bit. So she, like, in front of the meeting, she was like doing her makeup. And she's like, should we rob a bank? So anyways, she went to the toilet. While on this, like, way to the like to the toilet, she the girl Bridget, she spots her, goes with her, and follows her to, like, follows her to inside. Now at the same time, Lupin is trying to Lupin and Jigen, they're trying to rob not a bank, sorry, it was like a jewelry store, I think. Yeah. They were robbing that. And Bridget talks to Rebecca here. Bridget is like, oh, I'm a huge fan, autograph, please. Gives her a notebook. And Rebecca is like, let me just sign in her backpack, you know. And she does such a, like, you know, like not a sign, but she does like draws something, and Bridge is like, what the hell? Like, how is this? Like, you know, I wanted a sign. This is like, you know, like no one would believe me if I tell them, oh, this is Rebecca's thing. You know, like no one would believe me. And she was a little bit disappointed, but she ends up finding out her pouch, her makeup pouch, and everything starts here. All the, like, you know, the whole you know, like, thing starts into motion. All the happenings. um Rebecca, you know, her losing her makeup pouch was the main reason everything happened here. And I guess it would have gone in a different way if she did not lose her makeup pouch. Like, Bridget would have probably be in a big trouble, because if she did not lose her makeup pouch, the guys who came, they would have, like, you know, just taken her. But maybe not, you know, like, because either way Rupan would have met Bridget in the end, you know. Like, the only one who would not get involved in this is Rebecca if she did not find her makeup pouch. Like, Rupan would have, like, you know, found that car out. Zinagata would have, like, you know, followed them. That's why Rupan would have get in that car, and he would find out Bridget. But the only one who would be uninvolved in this whole thing would have been Rebecca. That would have been the only difference if she did not lose her makeup pouch. But she did lose her makeup pouch. That's why everything started into get the kind of motion. She takes the makeup pouch, comes out, and she's like, where is Rebecca? And I'm just, I don't know what to say. Like, some random dude comes in, they're like, oh, come with us. And Bridget just goes with them. Why? Like, you know, like, what type of a, oh my god. Like, that's why, you know, like you should always tell your children, don't follow strangers, please. Don't follow them. Even if they, like, you know, like, tell that, oh, I'm going to take you to a nice place, or oh, I'm going to take you to your parents. No, don't do that. Like, she just ends up going with them. I'm like, why? Like, you know, what the hell? Some random people comes and tells you, oh, I'm going to take you to the Italian dream, and you follow them. Just like, anyways, like, so Rebecca realizes the pouch is missing. Rebecca's like, I need to get that back. And because obviously it has the disguise things, you know, and everyone would realize what well, like, you know, what Rebecca is, like, Rebecca's secret identity, and she would not want that. So I thought at first, I thought there was like a transmitter in it or something, but no, it was just, like, you know, like, the guy, the butler guy or whatever, he used the security cameras throughout the city to check where that girl is, where Bridget is. And they will go on their way to find Bridget, while Bridget gets kidnapped, you know. Like, these two people just chloroforms her and decide to just take her and just sell her off. So, oh my god, the mess that this whole thing creates after that. Like, and on the other hand, Zengata's trying to find out where Rupan is, and Rupan is just robbing a jewelry store. Then the whole Zenigata and Rupan chase starts when Rupan realizes that their car is, like, you know, Zenigata is there. They run away with the jewels, and they find out the car in the middle of the road. And they're like, oh, let's take that car, you know, as our runaway vehicle. They get in and go off. Like the people here in this episode were so weird. First of all, the whole thing of not Rebecca, sorry, of Bridget just following those random strangers, you know. But I guess she is a child, you could say, so, you know, like, she didn't know any better, you know. That's why she followed them, probably. I could understand that. What I don't understand is, why the hell did these people, these kidnappers, stop the car and go to do, I don't know what they went to do, but they had like a bag, like, you know, like a bag in their hand when they came out. I'm guessing they were grocery shopping. That'll be funny. I doubt they were grocery shopping, but still, because you have a person in your trunk and you're kidnapping that person. So what does a sensible person do? You know, they go to the destination ASAP. But what they did, they just parked the car somewhere and just left to do something else. Like, so weird. Like, these are some very bad kidnappers, and obviously because of that, Rupan did find out not Rebecca, sorry, Bridget, and ended up rescuing her, which works out well, and which is like works to our advantage. Still, like, what type of people are they? They try to kidnap someone and then they just leave their car all alone and just leaves to do something else. Wow, like, I don't know. Anyways, so yeah, Rupan gets in that car, starts driving it away, while on the other hand, Nix is on this this shady place where I think like he was probably trying to do something else. Was like probably in some other mission. But when she asked to asked for the girls to see the pictures, she finds out that Rebecca is also not Rebecca. My God, I'm making the mistake. Bridget is also there, and he's like, what the hell? And just shoots them and asks them where that girl is. And from here onwards, the boss guy who's giving him orders, like at that moment when he said like I'm not going to I'm not going to forgive them, and kind of gets mad. And I see the boss kind of flinched a little bit. I was like, what? Why did he act like this? In the end, I realized why he did that, because there was a chance of Nix going berserk. So probably that would not be good. So that's why he realized and saw the symptoms there. And that's why from then, he disconnected the call and probably called the other agents to keep an eye on Nix. Like, if something happens, if he starts going crazy, shoot him. That whole thing. But anyways, Rupan, now this whole thing is like a complete mess. First of all, Rupan has his jewels with him running away from Zenigata. The car that he is in has Bridget in the trunk. Rebecca is trying to follow the car because she wants her makeup pouch back, so she's coming in Rupan's direction. Nix also is coming to Rupan's direction because his daughter is there with him. So, like, a bunch of misunderstandings. This would have been a very worse scenario if Rupan did not realize that the girl was in the trunk. Thankfully, that did not happen. Rupan realized someone was in the trunk because obviously she was kind of just going crazy. So he takes off the tape, and he's like, oh my God, like, what is this? And here Rupan asks all the question, and at first Bridget was not really believing them, but when she saw that he took off her tape and also just cut off the ropes, she kind of trusted them, and she was like, yeah, maybe this guy is telling the truth. He really is someone else. He's not the ones who kidnapped him. She was just kind of quiet for the time being. But then when Rupan asks about the picture, the sketch in the backpack, Bridget is like, oh, like Rebecca did it. And Rupan's like, Rebecca? Like, why did she do this? And here she gets to know that Rebecca is Rupan's husband. And I was actually surprised to see her completely doing a 180, because I was thinking she would not either believe them, she'd be like, oh, you're lying, or I thought she would be mad at them or something, and she would be saying something like, oh, why did Rebecca choose you, or something like that. Usually that happens in anime. I've seen multiple animes before, and this is what happens. Like, if someone you idolize gets mad or something, you can understand what I'm trying to say. So I thought it was going to go in the either direction, but surprisingly she actually believed them, number one. And number two, she just was like, oh, that's so cool. And I'm like, wow, this is something new. I never expected that reaction. And I guess her actually believing them was the biggest surprise, because as Rupan says in the end, like I just told you this and you just believed it. This is why, like, those guys were able to kidnap you. Like, yeah, that's probably it. Like, her extra believing nature, like, believing everyone that type of a nature brought her in this situation in the first place, because he believed those guys when they were like, oh, I'm going to show you, like, take you to a good place, and she just followed them. So yeah, that was probably the reason. But anyways, Bridget just starts going crazy, and she's like, oh, I want your contact number, this and that. And oh boy, things starts going wrong from here onwards. Nix comes in with a mask, starts shooting, and the misunderstandings here. My God, Lupin thinks that that guy is actually trying to kidnap him. He's one of the kidnappers. So he takes Bridget and runs away, while Nix thinks Lupin is the one involved in the kidnapping. My God, and the whole, like, the chase starts, and in the middle of the chase, Lupin meets Rebecca in the car, and here we get the confirmation from Rebecca herself that yeah, Lupin is her husband. And Bridget goes more crazy. Bridget is like and while all this was happening, Nix comes in and starts shooting at them. They start running away. Nix keeps shooting at the car, and Rebecca is to the butler. Rebecca's like, do something about him. And the butler just brings out like a machine gun. Like, it starts shooting. Oh my God, that was funny. Anyways, now Rebecca, while Bridget was running away, asks her, like, where's my makeup pouch? And she's like, it's with me, and she's like, I want a signature if you want it back. So again, the chase starts. Nix taps in the whole, like, power, the supersonic power, whatever that it's called, and he is like 100% success rate. Starts going in Lupin's direction, while Rebecca also starts going in that direction. Now, still Lupin doesn't know that that is actually Nix, so he tells Rebecca to be, like, in like a safe place, like in a room, and they try to ambush Nix, but Nix has that power, he just gets in, taps the ground, realizes where everyone is, and this is the part where Lupin realizes something is wrong, and he realizes what the problem is. She realizes that's actually Nix, and he comes out and he's like, this is all a misunderstanding. We are not the people who kidnapped your daughter, and I also know who you are. So surprisingly, Nix actually believes them, probably because he knew about Lupin, and he knows that Lupin is not someone who would kidnap someone. So he's like, all right, so this is a misunderstanding. So where is my, like, oh, he did not say my daughter. He said, where is the target? Where's that girl? And Rebecca comes in, takes her, and just leaves her with her butler, and they just leave. I was very surprised here. I was like, what is she doing? Why did she put her in the car? And it's like, and then I was like, okay, maybe they were going to fetch the makeup pouch or something. But turns out it was a little bit different, but something along those lines. She just told her butler to bribe her. Because I'm pretty sure she opened the pouch and saw what was in it. So that's why the butler was like, there you go, these things are for you. Don't tell anyone about this. And oh my God, the whole misunderstanding here. Nix comes out and Nix is like, wait a minute, you're Rebecca. And Rebecca's like, wait, you are the Prince James or whatever, his SP. And then he's like, where's my daughter? And Rebecca says such a weird way. Rebecca's such a weird way of talking. It's like, I told my butler to silence her. Now, you know what? I wouldn't be actually surprised if Rebecca deliberately worded that in that manner, because she's an adrenaline junkie. she I don't know, like I would actually not be surprised if she deliberately did that. You know, like the way she said like, silence her. Like obviously that's going to be a misunderstanding. Everyone's going to misunderstand that. So I wouldn't be surprised if she had deliberately did that just to see what he would do, and if he would shoot her or something. You know, then the adrenaline rush is going to come. But here something weird happens. The guy, Nix's heart starts going crazy, and like I feel like there was like a certain section when the raindrops started getting in slow. It was like a slow motion section, which was probably like from Nix's perspective. And this is something that we're probably going to get further explanation in the future episodes, because like we did know from episode 3, I think, that he has some special powers, and not only the whole sonar thing that he does, like the ultrasonic sound thing, not sonar, the ultrasonic sound thing that he does. There are multiple other things as well. His calculation power, this and that. So there is something wrong with this guy, something special about him, and this is probably like a side effect of that or something. Like he goes berserk sometimes, and he was almost going to shoot her, and Lupin comes in, and Lupin is like, stop, like like, and she like yeah, he's like, don't shoot Rebecca. And he starts talking about his daughter and everything comes out. Lupin is like, oh wait, so that's your daughter. And here, like in the end, Rebecca was like, oh, like by silencing, I did not mean I'm going to kill her. There are other ways of silencing people. And then we shift to that, like like part of like her perspective, Bridget's perspective, where she's just buying stuff. And the butler is like, okay, these things are for you, don't say anything about what you saw. And she's like, yeah, perfect, like, I have no problem. So yeah, I think like the secret identity for Rebecca is out, and Bridget actually knows what type of a person she is, but she will keep the secret, because she was silenced. Anyways, so the misunderstanding comes clean. Nix calms down, and Nix is like, all right, fine. And he like, and then we kind of see like everyone, like there's like a few people with the sniper rifles ready to shoot him, and the boss was like, okay, like, do not escalate. It's like thank God he was able to keep himself calm. So this part, Lupin, the guy, like Nix is like, don't you dare, like try to do something to my family, I'm going to kill you all. And Lupin is like, why would we even do something like that, like, am I crazy or something? And Nix was going away, he comes back. Lupin is like, why is he coming back suddenly? And then Nix is like, Rebecca, can I ask you for something? And they did not show us what he asked for, but it's pretty obvious, because in the end we see he got the signature. That was probably what he asked for. And Lupin is like, oh my god, this whole misunderstanding, that was so bad. And he's like, okay, let's go and take our jewels, the things that we stole. And they go there to find that Zenigata has already found their car. So they leave with nothing, like always. So, while on the other hand, Nix has brought, his daughter, signature of Rebecca, and he's like, there you go, like, I had something to do for my work and got to meet her. So that's how I got it. Obviously, Rebecca is very happy, and it's nice to, not Rebecca, sorry, Bridget. It's nice to see that Bridget actually got everything that she wanted. She got to meet Rebecca. She got like a little drawing from Rebecca in her backpack. She got, like, Rebecca and her butler to buy her something. Probably got their contact number as well, I don't know. And she also got the signature. Like, the only person who won in this episode was Bridget. And the whole misunderstanding was just crazy. Anyways, so, and then, like, the whole section of Italian's dream comes into question, where Rupan is like, oh, there's something that's like some kind of a dangerous treasure. But at the same time, Rebecca was also talking about it, and we get a little flashback where we see this like a silhouette of someone, and that was probably Rebecca with that person, and there were the guy. There's a guy, isn't it? I think so. Was talking about the Italian dream, and also we see that the main boss, was talking to Nix about this whole thing, and if anyone gets to know, just take care of them, he said. So everyone knows something about the Italian dream. I think probably the people who is listening to the MI6 knows the most and has the most information on it. Rupan and Rebecca still doesn't know what it actually is. So from the from what I can hear, from the looks of it, I think it's probably like a drug or something. So now and then we kind of get like to like a something, the screen fades off and we see this guy with the glasses who was in the silhouette, and then there's like a girl with her. Now at first I thought that was Rebecca, maybe not, maybe that's someone else, I don't know. I think that's someone else. That's not Rebecca. I'm sorry. I think I made a mistake there. That's not Rebecca. I thought that was like a Rebecca's picture when she was young or something. Probably not. Anyways, I'm sure I'll get my answer. That was episode number 7. Now let us start with episode 8. I'll be putting the subtitles on the timer here. Sync it whichever is your preference, and let's get started. All right. Here's the countdown. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. Oh, yeah, what? What the? Who's this guy? Sleepwalking or something? Whoa! Was this guy sleepwalking? That's a huge castle. That looks like some kind of a, I don't know, some kind of a demon lord's castle or something. Okay. Welcome to the haunted hotel. Alright then. Okay, so that's like a hotel. Oh my god. I can see where this is going. Forward earlier. Oh. Whoa! What? Oh. Yeah, the haunted hotel. isn't it? Yeah. What? Who was that? Wow, this is a hotel. I don't know. It's like look at it. Oh wow. Aldolfo. Okay. Hmm. What? Bright Adele. Yeah. Yeah. What? He's just straight up said that weird stuff happens here. Yeah. What was it? Oh. 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 Okay. That's what happened. Wow. That's what he's trying to steal. This guy. Hmm. Hmm. Yep. Five fried stars? What is that? That's what everyone says who's afraid of ghosts, you know? They try to. Yeah. What? Who's this? Oh my god, Lupin stole it from this person. Oh no. Ah, she'll just wait for him to. Okay. Hmm. Oh my god. Well. Oh! This guy is a troll. Oh, that's why. Okay. Nope. He's off to find the treasure. Oh no. Here we go. Oh my god. Ah! What? I wouldn't be surprised if that was actually the butler guy just trying to scare him. Yeah, and he can't even shoot ghosts, you know? Hmm. Oh, okay, what is that? Hmm. Okay. Maze. Whoa. Yeah. Oh my god. So that's what everyone's saying. Yeah, which leads outside. Ah, okay. Yeah, yeah. Yep. Still drinking. You're drunk now, so please don't believe what you see. Like, he's drunk. Oh my god, these two. There you go, the butler is here. No. Whoa! Oh my god! Wow! This is what's happening. What? Yo! Wait, what? Oh, that's a. Whoa, what? What the? So you drop wine into it? That's a weird contraption. Oh, okay, understand. Okay, stop that. Uh, oh boy, this is a problem. Oh! Hmm. So this is the other way. Yeah. Oh boy, they also found. No! Damn, damn, this guy has a gun. There you go. Yeah, and Rupan is not drunk or half asleep, so. Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah. Did you get it? Yeah. Wow. Uh, oh no. What? Yeah, because he's not drunk. Yeah. No, I feel like she's yeah. Damn. Yeah, she warned you, so there you go. Oh my god. Yo! Wow. But people are afraid of this place. Like, oh, so they don't know about the treasure. They don't have any clue about it. Yeah. Or maybe they're just trying to trick them. Or maybe not. They don't seem like they're trying to trick them. Oh. Oh boy. What? Wait. Is this a ghost or something? Okay. I'm getting confused now. Oh my god. She just told that it's not here. Mama family. Well. Wow, there you go. Perfect. Wait, I feel she's a ghost or something. Oh my god. Like, why she think they protect the treasure with me? Oh, it's up. Ah. Well, Mama is here. Damn. Hmm. Oh boy. Oh, so it's one of those that comes down and it's going to. She's a ghost. Like, that girl is not a ghost, the one with the guy, the manager. Rest. Oh, there you go. Oh, there you go. Nice. What the? Well, I'm a ghost now, so you just kill me, you know? Yeah. Well, and you have a minigun. It's going to take a lot of time to, start shooting. Jigen can shoot you in millisecond. Oh wow! I wonder what that does. Wow. Oh, grab the, yeah, chain. Oh, damn. My god. Oh, it's a picture. The Michelangelo. No. Yeah, she's a ghost, as I was saying. Hmm. So she's like a bounded spirit over here. Like, why did Rupa not realize before? The way she was saying. Ugh, well, probably like her skeleton or something. Yeah, there you go. Hmm. Yeah. Wasn't on the fan. Ah. Oh boy. No more. Well, I was surprised as to why Rupan did not realize that. Because what Carla was saying, that I have been, like, my sister told me to keep an eye on the treasure. Like, who says that? Unless and until you're a ghost. Like, her sister was alive so many years ago, and she's talking about her sister. That means she must be alive at that moment. So, how is she still here now? She should be long dead. So, that's why she was a ghost. Like, I was actually surprised Rupan did not realize that. Like, unless and until he went to that upper tower and saw the remains. I don't know. And that is it. All right. So this is an interesting episode. There's no characters, not enough characters. I have to say, from the main cast here, no one. Only Jigen and Rupan. These two were the only people here, and so here we are in like a hotel, which is called to be like the haunted hotel, and there was like this legend of what was the name of the girl? Uh, the Gautieri family and the Giuliani family. The celebration of the union of two families in marriage. We are sending the following items. That was the letter. Okay. Okay. There was treasure, which was like there's like some this. What did she say? He said Song Dynasty China porcelain and silk goods and Michelangelo's paintings. So these were the things that were in it, but the problem here was that this place ghosts come out. And wasn't I think Ellen? No, I forgot the name of the girl. The other girl, the bigger sister, the big sister. Anyways, so the legend here was that ghost comes out, and people, like, we saw the first scene where this guy who was like sleepwalking or whatever saw the ghost and got afraid, and that was like the rumors that circulates here. Now, funny thing here, the guy, the butler, the not butler, but the main guy, the manager of this place, he, like, what a weird thing. Like, in the end, we get to realize that he knew nothing about the original ghost. He thought he and her daughter, his daughter, are the ones scaring the people here. And he also had no clue about the treasure. Like, he was just completely unaware of all of these things. And he thought he was the reason, and his daughter was the reason why everyone was getting scared. Like, partly they were definitely scaring the the people who are coming here, but at the same time, the actual ghost was also scaring them. So he did not know that there was an actual ghost here, and he was like, oh, this is going to boost our reputation and whatever. So he's just like, they're standing there. Lupin and Jigen comes in, and he like does the whole mysterious kind of thing, and he's like, oh, follow me, and he starts talking about the history of this place. Okay. Hotel is the castle of Gautieri family, whose aristocratic lineage can be traced to the Renaissance. Due to an evil plot 200 years ago, the Gautieri family were all brutally murdered one night. Okay, the girl, Adele, okay, Adele was the name, I remember. The tragedy of the bride Adele. Okay, so the manager knew about the legend, and he was just using that, as a way to bring in more people and, like, increase their reputation or whatever. So the actual legend was that the head of the Gautier family clan back then was part of a secret society on the side of the revolutionaries, but they found out that he went against society's rules in order to marry his daughter to a conservative nobleman. They made an example of them, executing them all, including the bride Adele. So that was the legend, and they were here to get Adele's wedding gifts and also those paintings and everything that were supposed to be here. And Lupin talks about this from information from those occultic books, that, as he said, like, he knew someone, he like dated someone before, that person were into this, so that's where he got this information from. And he's talking about, how this place is like, one of, falls in one of those Italy's haunted hotel lists. And he starts talking, like, telling these to Jigen, and Jigen is like, oh, who's going to believe that? And and he just, like, what, I feel like this whole Jigen being scared of ghosts is kind of interesting in a way, because I feel like he probably thinks that, oh, ghosts are beings who I cannot shoot, so that's why he's probably scared of them. Like, any person, I doubt Jigen is scared of anybody, because he has his, like, he has his things, he has his skills, and he can handle himself in a fight, whatever danger comes his way. But not for ghosts, like you cannot shoot a ghost, it'll just go through them. So maybe that's why Jigen is scared of them or something. Anyways, so now while all of this is happening, these two guys who were like, and their mom, I think Lupin called them Mama, and they are here, and they were like, the mom was like, Lupin stole my, that thing, that invitation thing that he was, that's it's with him. But she's like, let him do the job, we will stay here, and after he'll finish the job, after he'll get the treasure, we're then going to go and grab that. The two kids were a little bit slow in, they were kind of a little bit of a kind of foolish in a big way, especially I think the little brother, or was it the elder brother? Anyways, either of, one of them was a little bit kind of a little bit too slow at understanding things. And the whole thing was kind of comedic, where the one of those guys did a weird thing and the other brother was like, what the hell are you doing? But yeah, now Jigen has come outside and he's trying to ask for cigarettes. This guy that the manager just was standing behind him, probably to scare him. And oh boy, everything starts going wrong from here. Jigen gets to know no cigarettes because it's not allowed here. He goes on to back to the room. Lupin is obviously not there. Lupin is trying to find the treasure, and first the what do you call that? The thing, the suit of armor, and then that girl with blood in the face. Those two scared him, and I'm pretty sure now the person who was inside that suit of armor was the manager, and the little girl was his daughter. So Jigen gets a big scare. And Lupin is kind of laughing. Lupin is like, weren't you the one who said like ghosts don't exist? So why are you getting scared now? And Jigen is like, I can't deal with this. I don't believe in occult. Let me drink, let me get drunk, and starts drinking. So now Lupin here breaks down the whole thing. He says what actually might have happened. Everyone who was involved in the weird scenarios in this hotel were either drunk or they were sleepy, like in the middle of the sleep or something. And that's why weird things they saw, where they weren't able to properly go to the come to the bottom of it, because they were either drunk or they were asleep, sleepy. That's why they weren't able to properly figure out what was happening. So what happens here is the person somehow gets gets to see the princess, the Adele, the ghost, and gets scared and runs away, gets into a weird maze, and from there onwards they find their way outside the hotel, and that's it. And they think that this is the doing of a ghost. So Lupin says that what this means is there is a secret passageway somewhere in this hotel, and the treasure is probably someplace there. So Lupin is like, we need to get to the bottom of this and find out the secret passageway where it is, and that's what we're going to do. And obviously Lupin knew that this hotel manager and they're trying to trick them. So he's like, but at that moment he thought that the hotel manager knew about the treasure. Now this kind of, I felt a little bit odd about this whole scenario, because I thought if the hotel manager knew about the treasure, why did he even keep it there? He could have just taken it for himself. It did kind of strike me odd, and I was thinking why are they even doing this if they knew that this is the case? So which kind of answers the anime, the episode itself answers my question in the end, because the manager didn't even know about the existence of the treasure. That's why they have been keeping, like, they're doing this. Like, if they knew about the existence of the treasure, they would have grabbed it and probably sold it off or something. So that was the whole thing here. Now the two brothers come in, at this moment, and they are here keeping an eye on Lupin, while Jigen is just drunk. Jigen tries to piss in one of those little contraptions, and Lupin realizes what might have happened. People who are either drunk and sleepy, they try to go piss over there. That's why Lupin put a little bit of wine in there, and the secret, the place opens up. And Lupin is like, all right, I'm going to go and try to find out what's happening. Well, Jigen is like, I'm going to give my mind to, the manager. I'm going to tell him. I'm going to complain to him. And he goes on his own way. The two brothers follow him while Lupin stumbles upon the ghost. Now, here, I and Lupin, both of us, were pretty convinced that this is an actual human being. This is not a ghost. Now, it's kind of interesting the way they did this, is because at that moment I thought that girl was the manager, her daughter. So I thought that the manager had two daughters. One was the elder daughter who puts on the makeup and scares the people, and one is this little girl here. I'm pretty sure Lupin also thought that was the case, because I think, like, in this place, one of those lines where Lupin says, like, oh, the manager is, no, wait. Okay, Lupin asks, so you're Adele? And she's like, no, Adele's my big sister. I'm Carla. And Lupin's like, right, Carla, I'm Lupin. Okay, here we go. Here we can see that Lupin says that she's really not the right person for the role of the ghost. She's still a little girl. Now, Lupin and I myself at that moment, I'm pretty sure, thought that was an actual human being. And I thought that was like the sister. Turns out no, which I got to understand by not the end, but the middle of this whole section. Because what happens after this is what actually makes me realize. First of all, Jigen comes in this suit of armor, and he's like, is this what you're looking for? And the girl also stumbles upon them, all with the makeup and everything. So then, then the manager confesses everything. While on the other hand, Lupin and Carla are talking to them. Lupin is talking to Carla, and Carla is like, you're not scared of me. Now, at this moment, I thought, okay, maybe, all the people who have seen her get scared because they're like either drunk and everything. That's why she's asking, you're not scared of me. Now I realized she was genuinely asking, are you not scared of me? Because she's actually a ghost. I realize that now. And okay, here we go. This line here, Lupin says, living all on your own in a place like this, that man just got a lot to answer for. There you go. This line, I was at this moment, I was like, yeah, why is this little girl over here? The manager is supposed to be his father. I thought that was his father at that moment. So what is he even doing keeping a little girl here, and then I was like, wait a minute, is this even the father? Maybe this is like, this girl is like, some, I don't know, someone else, like one of the employees or something. And that's why, the manager was like putting all of these duties on her to scare the people, and abusing her or something. I thought something like that was happening. So, but okay, now then is where I get confused. Lupin is like, go on, Carla, hurry up, go home. Okay, Lupin tries to go away. Okay, Carla warns him not go further, but Lupin's like, I'm not going to fall for that, and he actually falls for it. It's like a trap, and it starts, like the whole thing. Now, on the other hand, the manager confesses everything about financial difficulties and everything, and he talks about how this is going to boost the reputation. But I don't know. I feel like this is actually making people, like be afraid, and people are not coming here. Wouldn't that actually kind of be bad for the reputation? I don't know, but I guess, like, he probably saw that this works out pretty well. So this is like a little trick that they do to get more people here. Jigen is like, wait, so you don't know anything else? The manager's like, what? Anything what? And Jigen realizes that he doesn't know about the treasure. So here's where things start to get a little bit confusing, and I'm like, wait a minute, then why is the little girl talking about the treasure if her dad doesn't know? I thought that was his dad, even at that moment. So, and then we get to see the whole Lupin situation, Lupin trying to run, and Carla helped Lupin out. Lupin uses the thing and jumps out. And Lupin is like, you saved me, thank you, Carla. Okay, she's like, do you know my big sister? Yeah, I've never met her, but I know all about her. This is the part that makes me so confused. She says, I was told to look after the treasure until she comes back to get me. I'm like, what? What is she talking about? And this is what it struck me. I'm like, wait a minute, is this girl a ghost? Like, and then everything started falling in place. I realized the two people on top, like the manager and her daughter, knew nothing about her because she's actually a ghost. She's not related to them. She's not her dad, So everything starts falling into place now. And I'm like, okay, it makes so much sense because Adele was her sister and she's like the bounded spirit over here. And since her sister told, like, protect the treasure, she's bounded over here. She hasn't been able to, like, pass on. And I'm so confused why Lupin did not realize that. But I guess, like, like, who would even believe that there's a ghost in front of you, like, no one would believe that unless and until they see it for themselves. Now here Lupin is like, oh, you're doing just that, you're a good girl, Carla. And he still doesn't realize the weirdness, the way she said that I was told to protect the treasure by her sister who has been dead for so long. So this part was really weird, and I don't know why Lupin did not catch that. Anyways, or maybe he did catch it and he didn't bring it out on his face. Either of it. But in the end, when we see Lupin, like, surprised, that kind of, I think that kind of shows that he probably did not realize she was a ghost. Either way, like, she, like, like, Carla and Lupin is talking, and Carla's like, all right, the treasure is not here. And in comes the brothers, and then they're like, oh, where's the treasure? And Lupin tricks them. Lupin is like, oh, look, your mom was behind you. Yeah, they look behind, and Lupin just, ties them up. And after that, Carla takes Lupin to the edge of the place with this, like, a chain. Carla is like, not underneath, it's up. And next, Mama comes in with, like, with his sons and captures Lupin, puts him in, like, one of the contraptions where the thing is going to come down the ceiling, and starts the trap. Here Lupin was almost going to die, but Carla comes and helps him out. Again, here was like another little hint where they looked, they suddenly Carla just vanished, from there, and the mom was like, where's the girl? And the brothers were like, oh, she was here a few moments ago. Another little hint that she's a ghost. Anyways, she goes and helps Lupin out. She's like, look for the symbol, the insignia, And Lupin finds it out. There's like a little contraption, just pulls it and the thing stops. And Lupin comes out, and then, like again, at the same place, Lupin confronts Mama and the brothers. Carla's also there. Mama brings out the minigun, and Mama's like, haha, what are you going to do now? And Jigen comes from behind, and Jigen is like, yeah, you thought he was alone. I'm here with him. So obviously, who's going to win is pretty obvious. Jigen has like a revolver, and he has like a drawing speed of like 0.7 seconds or something, or 0.3 seconds, something like that. While Mama has a minigun, which is definitely going to take time to wind up to shoot. While the two brothers, they can't do anything in this situation. So obviously, Jigen has the advantage here. So and Lupin is like, oh, I pulled out a pin on the way here, and the water comes in, like, the trap washes away Mama and the brothers, while Lupin grabs the chain. And Lupin then climbs up, shoots the chain so that it kind of boosts them up, reach the top of the tower, and Lupin is here, and Lupin is like, okay, sees all the treasure, sees the painting, and the little girl is like, isn't it amazing? Lupin goes there, and yeah, here we go. We can see a visible surprise in Lupin's face, which is probably the scene where he realizes that Carla is a ghost. I really don't understand why he did not realize this. Like, this is something so obvious, because the way Carla worded it, that my sister left me here to guard the treasure. But anyways, I think this is where he realizes that, and yeah, there you go. He asks Carla, hey Carla, have you been here on your own the whole time? This is where the realization hits. And Carla is like, yeah, like, my sister told me. And they kind of give us a little flashback. And Lupin is like, like, it's okay, like, the treasure is safe thanks to you, Carla. Like, now leave everything to me. And as soon as he says that, the burden goes away, and she's able to pass on, and she disappears. So she has been stuck here from that day, from when her sister said, like, oh, stay here, and look at the treasure, probably for her own safety. And she just, unfortunately, she wasn't able to survive, and she has been here from that point onwards, just guarding the treasure, never realizing that she's dead, and just thinking that her sister will come back someday. And because of that burden, that earthly shackles, he was not able to pass on. And since Lupin here says that, oh, you've done your duty, it's okay, I can handle it now, the treasure is safe, everyone is safe, you've done your job, she is able to pass on. And then they see that, like, there's like a little painting of Carla and Adele together. Lupin is like, finally you can meet with your sister again. And then they go to the graveyard, where there's like two graves. Jigen is like, so the tragic bride had a little sister. There you go, Adele Gautieri. Yeah, she wasn't on the family tree in the top of the tower though. And Carla Gautieri, both of the things are like, side by side, and the family tree didn't have them, but obviously the graves were there, so that's how they realized now. And yeah, that's where it ends. And Lupin is like, oh, let's go to another one of these haunted hotels. And Jigen is like, if you go there again, I'm not going. And they all, usual banter. So yeah, and that's where it ends. That was a nice episode. That was an interesting episode. And yeah, anyways, that's it. Thanks for watching, guys. This was my reaction to Lupin the Third, part 4, episode 7 and 8. Yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to press the like button, subscribe if you're new to the channel, or you haven't subscribed. Comment down below anything you want to say, anything you want to let me know, and I'll check them out. And that's it. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next week with 2 more episodes of Lupin the Third, part 4. Until then, goodbye and have a nice day.